To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So here are the Cardinals now, heading out for their first drive. They're led out by the seventh-year quarterback from Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
One of the beauties of the quarterback position is it's not cookie cutter. QBs come in all different shapes and sizes. Some are 5'10", some are 6'6". Some are better on the run, some are better in the pocket. For Kyler Murray, and he is at his best when he's playmaking. When his athleticism, that dual threat nature comes to life, that is when he is typically a defense's worst nightmare.
Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Now Murray on the play fake. He can run it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. It's a gain of 4. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First and 10, Murray. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again, following the sack. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he is on 3rd and long. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
At his best, Bo Nix is a point guard facilitating an offense. Getting that ball in and out of his hands as quickly as possible, but don't you dare sleep on his legs, because he will hurt you with his athleticism too. And oh, by the way, did I mention a maturity well beyond his years?
Davis takes it straight ahead. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
On fourth down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now he gets set to see the Cardinal offense for the second time. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll run it here, it's James Conner. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Lowe is there, Trey McBride. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll come up first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Back quickly to Wilson. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. They're going play action. It's Murray. Oh, they're on it, but he's dropped again. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Back-to-back sacks, and this defense hungry for a third here. It's third and goal. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep him on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's fourth and goal. They'll go, Conner. And they turn him away. The defense holds strong, and they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Davis. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
He'll go again with Davis. He's fighting for it, but will not get there. They stall the run out, and that's a safety. I thought we were coming here to call an NFL game today, partner, but this has me smelling peanuts and hot dogs. This is starting more like a baseball game. We got a 2-0 score here, still in the first.
Kind of like a little pitcher's duel, too, right? I mean, just one of these games, and if it starts this way, who knows where it goes from here, but I do know this. It's a confidence builder for a defense. When a defense can go out there and not just get a stop, but put points on the board, man, does that usually infuse them with energy to come.
So they give away the lead on the safety, and now they're going to have to give away the football with a free kick. He fields this at the 18. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Cardinals.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. How about this? It's a 2-0 ball game. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Shotgun handoff to Connor. And he's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Alex Singleton makes the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He's running with it. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the 1st down on that run.
A gain of 14. And the Cardinal 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot.
And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety play like that.
2nd and 10 now. Here's a screen. It's Connor. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Back to throw, Murray. And down he goes. The Broncos got there. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Blake Gillikin on to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And their last drive reached the wrong end zone and equaled 2 points. So trying for the other end zone and 6 on this possession. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Hands off here to Davis. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Nix from the gun. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Nix. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Denver Broncos.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 41. Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. And we've got to stop it here, and it's something you never want to see, especially in the preseason. One of their star players banged up with an injury after that play. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Out head the Cardinals now on offense. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Play action now, Murray. He throws a bullet deep to the right. It connects on the deep shot. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down carry for Connor. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Kyler looking to throw. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Here's Connor on the option. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 7. First down, Cardinals.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 23. He keeps it and takes off. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the first down on that run.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Cardinal first down.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Ryland is good. And they come away with some points on that series.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. He's going to push one deep down the right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Marvin Mims now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos with their offense headed out for our first possession of the half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Davis up the middle. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Going right back to Davis. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now Nix. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Cut at the 20-yard line. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Has it in close. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
And the Broncos offense isn't leaving the field. Looks like they're going to go for 2.
The Broncos
They'll try to run it in. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break. As we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. DJ Dallas now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Arizona.
A waste of time.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Hits him on the out route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 48. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Third and 2, Murray. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
The Cardinals out for the punt. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. And this is headed to the sideline, and it'll bounce out at the 7. Wow, great kick. Denver set to take the field on offense. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing here, Nix. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Nix now to throw. He can run it. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And the Broncos, 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here's Nix to throw. That's caught bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Going right side, Davis with it. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That was Max Melton who held him down there.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running out of the gun with Davis. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing on first down, Nix. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled for no gain. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. To throw, here's Nix. Setting up the screen. He has room past the 25. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Davis takes it straight ahead. He duped the defender. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Complete to number 14, Cortland Sutton. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Cardinals going nickel here, 3rd down. Here's Nix. He's running for it. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Denver Broncos. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Running left is Davis. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos grow the lead to 7. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos grow their lead to 8.
Broncos 13, Cardinals 5.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Dortch now to return it. Jukes out a one-stop. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they've got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a two-point try. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Number 11. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's got a man left. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Tossing this out to Connor. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run the counter to Connor. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 47. Fits it through the middle. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. 1st down, Arizona.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
Completed over the middle. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 15-yard line.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Cardinals trail by 8. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Murray to throw. Here's a screen. It's Connor. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
Third down.
Simply put, Kate, and that's just job well done by the defense. You get a completion on second down and go backwards. That's a pretty superhuman effort and want to from this defense.
And the Broncos are in the nickel for this third down. To throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals cut it to just 2 late in the game. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for 2.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on 2-point conversions, but they're difficult. This is also a must-have, though, Kate, if they want to try and force overtime.
They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a 2-point try to tie it. He'll look to throw it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. That was the play they needed. Now gotta hope your defense or special teams can come through and get you that football back.
And the sooner the better, too, because time is not their friend. They always have the onside kick to bail them out, but after that, it might be time for this D coordinator to crank up the aggression meter, and you know every one of these defenders will be attacking the ball.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Broncos running their offense out once again. They're out there with a lead that's down now to just 2 points, Brock. So you got to be cautiously aggressive, right? Try to run out the clock, but take care of the football because all it takes is a field goal to beat you.
How many times do these games we call come down to just one possession? Right? It's why these teams spend so much time situationally in the red zone, end of half, end of game. You've got to live for these situations.
Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll get up near the 38-yard line before going down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. 2 yards on the pickup, and the Broncos will have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So it's a win for the Broncos. And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little momentum thanks to this victory. Ahead of that last tune-up before the games start to count. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.